We're live, day one of the 7 day live stream extravaganza, guys. What's going on, man? What's going on? We're gonna be talking about the topic of the century, and that's called gang stalking. I don't know if that music was too loud, so I'll leave the room. So basically, guys, I'm gonna be doing a live stream every single day, Monday to Monday, seven single. Wait, let me kind of calculate that. Monday's one, Tuesday two. I guess Monday to Sunday. I'm gonna be doing a live stream every day. I might be dropping the link here shortly, depending on the crowd that shows up. So we're gonna be talking about open discussion, open panel type of stuff. Maybe have someone tell their testimony. I mean, I've done this stuff before, the testimonial stuff. And I don't mean to sound like when you're a veteran TI, when you're a veteran gang stalking victim, you sound like an asshole, like you're arrogant. You know, people come on and tell their stories. You kind of like, you don't really yawn, but you like, yo, what do you get? Like, what's going on? Like, come on, man, spit it out. Because we deal with a lot of fakes, guys. So like when we start hearing someone else's testimony and there's like nothing really going on and they're just like, oh man, they're everywhere. They're after me. They're trying to kill me. Well, what exactly are they doing? Like, what are their tactics? Like, what are you getting? Oh, everything. I'm getting it all. You know, as a real TI, your eyes start to roll, man. Like that act gets old. At one point in time, that act of the oh my gosh, they're all after me. It was a genuine act. It wasn't an act at all. It was actually, the person was being gang stalked, okay, and they really thought everyone was after him. They were confused, but really in real life, things are happening. Okay, they were smart and capable enough differentiate between fantasy and reality. Okay, and it is tough. We got to cut ourselves some slack, man. Like how they try to mix it with schizophrenia. When you're noticing things, even if it's not gang stalking per se, like let's say it's not the police doing it and it's some weird shit you're noticing as a pattern. What you're noticing is you lived a normal fucking life your whole entire life. Okay. There was no rhyme, reason, or pattern. Doesn't mean that your life was good or bad. It was like a randomness in the air. Okay. With gang stalking, it's a complete controlled pattern that pretty much only you see, okay, only that you get. And that's not how the world works. Now, one explanation besides gang stalking, and I'm not saying it's not, one explanation is the AI system taking over. Because if you're around my age, let's say you're around 30, 40, 50 years old, you remember before computers were even a thing. You remember how the world was. Like, you remember the wind hitting your skin, the moisture in your air, the smells, all the different smells and sensations. And then as we, turn of the century, more towards like 2016, you start noticing like, yo, is this world transitioning into a fake world? Like a simulated, not saying the world is fake, but like the AI is taking over. They control the world now, but they didn't before because it wasn't advanced enough. What's up, Go 10 Huggins? I'll be dropping the link. This whole week we're gonna be doing like gang stalking live streams. I don't want to make my whole channel about. That's why I talk about the other stuff, which is just as important. The Illuminati, the Freemasonry. Um, my next live stream is probably gonna be on Freemasonry, gang stalking. But Go10 says they control everything within. Now, I was in the same boat as you, and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, where you think the gang stalking program is basically a bunch of white dudes that have access to advanced technology. And it's just not true when it comes to the real gang stalking. Now, the people coming and fucking with you and harassing you, those are being done by humans. We're not taking away from that. We're talking about helicopters, planes. Today, I was on 95, man. And I was in pretty much like Maryland, and this helicopter. I'm leaving the airport because I was dropping someone off at the airport. This helicopter. I'm on 95. Just imagine you're on 95. You're driving right straight line. Helicopter comes over your shoulder on your car, and like as a TI, you're like, yeah, that seems like gang stalking, but I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna just say, I'm near the airport. I saw a helicopter, whatever, right? So I drive up, let's say a mile and a half, maybe less than that. The helicopter that passed me, that went over my shoulder, over my car, the top of my car, went straight, far as the eye could see, made a U-turn and then did a direct flyover over my car. The first time wasn't a direct flyover, but it made a U-turn in the fucking air and just flew back. And my car only in that distance from it flying over and doing the U-turn was like 3 miles. So it's like, why the fuck? Think about you're in a helicopter. Oh, he just happened to make a U-turn right there. Like this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, and I was driving someone's car, right? That wasn't mine. Cause I believe that they hook up things to your car, all right, for this gang stalking, like trackers, obviously. So I didn't get any of the license plates really. But I forgot to say when I filmed that helicopter making the U-turn, I started filming it. I have it on film flying over me. So it's not a made up story. Like I can show you it, but it's just like what's the point? I can upload it, but it doesn't look like gang stalking. Just looks like a helicopter flying. But the main reason I'm bringing it up because when I started filming it, this car, like I have an open road. Like I don't mess with my phone unless there's nothing in front of me, man. Especially on 95. So I'm like, let me just film this real quick. This guy just drifts into my lane, slows down 10 miles an hour under than what I was going, just fucking no regard for his safety because I started filming. I'm not saying that guy didn't see me do that. It was just like a mind control stupidity type of ordeal, right? And the purpose of the helicopter, in my opinion, I don't know if the helicopter is gang stalking, but the whole purpose of that scenario was to get me in a car accident. That's why I don't even film when I'm driving anymore because it's not necessarily gang stalker setting you up. It is actually retarded people when they get around you, their brains shut off, right? Like if let's say they're driving, like they'll go down 10 miles an hour, they'll get close to your car. It's like they don't have any regard, and then you'll drive past them, and then someone else would do it. So I'm not claiming that's gang stalking. I'm just claiming what I see, and it's annoying. That's what I'm trying to say. It's fucking annoying as shit, dude. Because it's like we understand people make mistakes. I make mistakes maybe once every few years on the road, merge into a lane without looking and someone honk at me, but still enough time where he doesn't hit my car, right? Like there's an awareness that's lacking when people are around me in vehicles. So yeah, man, I'm just grooving. I'm just on here chatting. Anybody want to come on? You can leave a comment. Yeah, Maryland's pretty bad with the gang stalking. It's not as bad as other places, I would say. Maryland, depending where you live, because I live in PA by like close to Maryland, you're gonna get like the license plates, and you're gonna get like I feel like up north, up here, you don't get as much vandalism as North Carolina. North Carolina is like the vandalism capital for gang stalking. I feel like Maryland's too spread out. Everyone's houses are like in the woods, depending where you live. If you don't live around Baltimore or like the DC area, like if you live in Maryland, your house is like in the woods. It's farther away from other houses. So like the gang stalking is a little tougher for the people out there. It's hard to get on the roads and synchronize with you because you have to go like down this back road, make a left, do this, do that. So it's like a minimum in my opinion because I go from state to state. I've been to PA, Maryland, uh, Virginia, North Carolina. Um, North Carolina, I feel like has a lot of them. It has a lot of government spooks. I think is what of. Oh shit! Look at this spider, man. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Hold on a second, sorry. Yeah, brother, if you want to come on here and tell your story, if you feel comfortable, or if you just want to ask me questions or anything, I'm gonna drop the link in a couple minutes. This guy says he's been in NC. He says, where else you been besides Maryland and Virginia? Okay. Yeah, so we got another TI that's kind of, I think that's kind of important to travel to really see what's going on here, man, with the gang stalking. Because let's say you're gang stalking your hometown. There's so many questions that are unanswered that in your hometown. So like you can think that it's just a hometown thing. Like you think, oh shit, like is it because all the shit I did in my hometown, like those people I robbed, those girls I cheated on, this, and that. And if I leave here, will it get better? Or is this a nationwide program? Like if you never leave your hometown, like there's these TIs on here who basically never leave their hometown and then they act like you're weird because you try to run away from your targeting. Like, oh, you ran away. I stood in my hometown, stood my ground, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, like if you are from an area like me, like, yeah, there's some opportunities out here. It's not as good as other areas. Like there's a kind of a resume of people that like live with their parents. Like I'm talking about the whole time after high school, like because there's nothing out here. Like it's a northeast type of, you know, one of those type of places where apartments are expensive. There's not a lot of jobs. The jobs don't pay that much. It's clicky. Like if you do good, get a good job, you have to know somebody to get in. It's not like, oh yeah, like I like you, I'll hire you on the interview. Like they'll just never hire nobody unless they know you. Because this area has a bad reputation for drug addicts, for criminal mischief. It's gotten a lot better over the years, trust me, but that's where it comes from. Is this is what the Northeast does? These people have bad experiences. Like even white people, this is how bad my area is. White people that are fucking living in big houses were living like hoodlums and shit, like having rough shit happen to their lives and shit. Like you could be a white boy lives in a fucking family, lives in a decent sized, nice suburban house, and like you have all the hardships besides money of like some black dude with a cheating baby mama and fighting and fucking people fucking trying to bully you and shit like that. Like it's the same shit. That's why people are so like clicky up here. But as far as the gang stalking goes, like yeah, it hasn't stopped since I moved. It's kind of transitioned a little bit. I mean, I've gotten every single tactic that I've gotten in North Carolina, but it's just certain tactics have stopped. So I feel like it's less here. I'll be honest with you. And then I got to think of like the vandalism. Now, prior to my targeting started in 2021 officially. Official gang stalking campaign, full blown fucking attack, February of 2021. But there was a pre-targeting stage in 2019 and 2018 where, and I noticed that, like again, I've spoken about the cameras and the surveillance in the cars, right? And this has been going on since 2009, and I've been trying to provoke these people for 20 years. Yeah, it sounds crazy, and I stopped doing it for a long period of time, but from 2009 2012 I try to provoke these people to fucking show that they're fucking watching me. So I did everything from making music, and no, I'm not a musical genius, but at that time at 19 years old, 20 years old, I was writing, and I word for word songs. Not when you see this stuff on the internet. Oh, Cardi B took a little verse from my song. Do you hear that little verse? No, I'm talking about word for word, my voice. I can pull up these songs on the internet. One for sure. I can pull up two songs that aren't famous songs, but are from famous people that I can pull up on YouTube that are literally my voice that they just put their name on the song. Because as you can tell, I can impersonate people. I used to be really good at it. So just like how I do it with King Mansa, like that shit sucks. But no, I used to actually get in a zone when I was younger and I cared about music where I could like impersonate Jay-Z. Other people have done this on YouTube too, but I'm freestyling. The point is, I'm freestyling a hit song as these people, like a brand new original song as that artist or myself sometimes. And most of the time, it was like sounded like Planet Pat. I'm not gonna lie to you, like 80% of the time, 70% of the time, it probably sounded like Planet Pat. But when I got really high, I would actually, and then they stole the songs. But yeah, like what I'm trying to get at, basically, this is in 2009, 2010, 2011. So I've been trying to provoke these people for a long time, and then they went away for a long period of time, from like 2012 when I moved. I moved to Florida, 2012 to like 15. They stopped, right? Then there was like a pre-targeting, okay, and then the full-blown targeting in 2021. The pre-targeting, nothing happened from fucking 2000. I would say 2011 to 2018. Nothing. Like I'm not being followed. No one's doing the directed conversation. There's nothing that people know who I am or nothing like that. Then slowly but surely, it started happening. And you can tell because like when you're a nobody, you can tell you're a nobody. And when you're somebody, you can tell when people know who you are that shouldn't. And I'm not trying to promote any conspiracies of everyone in the town knows you, but I did believe in that at one point because and yo, I want to tell you guys something. This is real, guys. Like listen, okay? I know that sounds fucking crazy. That's why I don't talk about it, right? But remember correlating to that, I'm like, oh yeah, crazy rant. I know there's probably no validity to this. But I found something on Chat GPT because I'm doing my research on Chat GPT. So I searched my name on Chat GPT. I'm like, was there ever a reality show with this guy who's making music and he was gonna become famous, but he ruined it, blah 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 blah. They're like, no. So I searched my name and I put MTV because I just had a feeling it had something to do with MTV and VH1. Okay. And this is what it says, bro. It has my name. They're like, oh, he was a cast member of the real world in the year 2000. And then he got in criminal trouble. He was supposed to become a big star, a big reality star, but he got into criminal trouble of burglary and drug dealing. And from it's weird. And I'm not saying it's me, but it's my name. Okay. In MTV, and I don't have like a common name. And then I put search my name in MTV, and it has two things. And then they brought him back on VH1, Who Loves Money. And I try to search for it. I search for it, and I can't find this character they're talking about. I'm thinking that they're making a mistake, okay, because I can't find it on the internet, but I can find it on Chat GPT. And if Chat GPT is an AI that can dig up archives and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So is there a cover up with this? Like I believe so. I don't talk about this topic a lot because people come and then there's real gang stalking and targeting. So I don't want to mix the two. Like, but the reason why I bring it up to my subscribers, people that are fellow targets, fellow people that think they're being gang stalked, is because I believe that this is connected. Whoever these people are the people that are gang stalking me. They're part of something. Okay, now Rock Nation, that lady gang stalked her daughter. Okay, Rock Nation. All right. So, and Diddy, he was supposedly had secret cameras and Epstein of people's rooms and different houses and shit, like hidden camera, dark web shit. So, am I saying, is this part of these bigger dark fucking black projects, right? Where they're like, and I've been saying this since the beginning. Anytime I bring this up, this is not about me. I think that they're putting cameras in people's houses and stealing ideas from like cool people, regular people, and like they're running out of ideas in Hollywood, so they have cameras in everyone's houses and they're fucking coming up with ideas for Hollywood through just like the hidden cameras. Like I think this is bigger than me. Like at first I'm like, yeah, this is about me. And I'm like, I'll be honest with you. At 2011, I'm like, all right, I believe this happened, but I sound crazy. I probably am crazy. Most likely this didn't happen. I didn't talk about it. But think about what I'm telling you guys. I know you're going to dismiss it, but think about it. If I'm claiming in 2009, 10, and 11, people had cameras in my fucking car, people that are connected to Hollywood, people that are connected highly, right? Then all of this stuff comes out, right? Like, what if it was true? Like, but in my case, you're going to be like, oh, well, you think you're so special. No, I think they're doing this to everybody. I think Hollywood, they run out of ideas. Like, look how bad Netflix is. Like, dude, Netflix is a fucking virtual library. It is fucking boring as fuck. I hate people that fucking promote Netflix in 2025. Like, dude, this ain't Netflix and chill 2013. Call a girl over and shit. Faggot ass nigga. Your shows suck. They're like, but we got Hollywood people in them now, bro. Did you see that one fucking show on Netflix, bro, called District 29, bro? No, I'm never gonna watch it. I have a life, faggot. I don't sit on Netflix. Like Netflix is the ultimate symbol that you don't work hard enough. Like, sorry, dude. You're too lazy to watch fucking regular TV. The commercials are too much for you. What? Like, I don't even watch TV, dude. I make entertainment. Like that shit's so fucking gay, dude. Like, oh, Netflix, bro. It's so good. It's so good. Did you see that? Uh what's his name? Jordan Peele movie on Netflix. Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see that? Jordan Peele fucking sucks, dude. Like he's a fucking bum. What was that stupid movie called with the black guy who was sitting in a chair? Oh, he was sitting in a chair and a white person made him frozen. Wow, Jordan Peele. Wow, buddy. That dude thought he was like fucking Steven Spielberg after that shit. I'm like, dude, I'm not watching any of your garbage, bro. Fuck that shit, dude. You're a comedian. Make a funny movie and I'll watch it. You come out with some garbage. What was that shit called? I forget. I don't even remember. It's the most forgettable movie ever. Oh, there's a black guy. And he sat in this chair. He couldn't move. And that black guy's mouth was open. Wow. Stupid, bro. Oh, fuck. I gotta charge my phone. Here comes Sergeant Ocean Size, Corporal Ocean Size, dude. Nope, we're going back to calling you a shill, man. We're going right back to that. How are you only an absent-minded Abe's and mine broadcast? And you're always on the fucking Team Abe, like you're one of his booster little psyop trolls or whatever, psyop sock accounts. That's what Gangstalking Doctor De Facto has on. Oh, Bora Bora, welcome to the show. Thanks for the donation. Oh, lovely comment. Shut the fuck up, dude. You've been watching my channel for 5 years. I might get a fucking little burner phone. Might zip it over to 7-Eleven, grab me a Nokia Go phone. Dude, what the fuck's gonna happen if you click on my fucking link? Nothing's happening. Dude, you think if you've been watching my channel for 5 years, you don't think that one person, not even a fake crisis actor, has come out and be like, oh, Matrix Decoded hacked me, man. He's a hacker. He's a bad man. He's a perp. That hasn't even happened, bro. I've been hacked on fucking live stream multiple times. DDoS. I had to get new internet, bro. And I got in trouble. That's why I don't like You should never, if you're listening to this, you need to come to the point as a TI. This is how you cope with being a TI. I promise you this works, bro. Everyone on this fucking planet is a faggot. They all can get beat the fucking shit up. They're fucking losers. You don't have to explain shit to them when it comes to your targeting. You're right about your targeting. You have fucking evidence. They're dumb, retarded fucking losers that can never understand it because they're fucking retarded, stupid losers. And you can beat their fucking ass. It's that simple. It's a trifecta. Because what they try to do is like, I don't care. I still don't believe you. I don't care that you got DDoSed and you showed it. Your fucking modem red blinking. It's still your fault. You see absent-minded Abe, he's sitting there crying that he gets all this unfair treatment. Yeah, you got some unfair treatment. I'm not going to lie. But what about me? I get the same unfair treatment, if not 100 times worse. Way less fucking credibility. As far as not credibility, what's it called? Way more credibility, way more like way less like I don't know, credit is what I meant to say. Credit for like what I'm talking about. You know, this dude had a fucking video that had like what 10,000 views, 15,000 views, viral videos. When's that ever fucking happened to me? Never. My channel's being fucking suppressed. And I've tried to make viral videos. I made a video on Drewski. It got like 1,500, then it froze. I mean, that's not really viral. That's normal numbers that a YouTuber should get, like 1,000 view video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being suppressed. It's obvious as day. I just make it look good. Because honestly, I should have way more fucking views if I was fucking one of these privileged targets. Like, dude, my live streams don't even get that many views. 200 views on a good one, 100 on a regular one, probably. You know, this dude deleted multiple of my channels, and he's coming on here saying that I'm a fake TI and I'm suppressing him when he deletes his own channels. So if I've never deleted your channel, you deleted mine and yours. How am I suppressing you again? Like, the dude just controlled opposition, bro. In Oceanside, it's the simple fact that you don't see that now. Like, I used to give him the benefit of the doubt because he did have a compelling story, but as time has told, he has yet to show fucking a lick of evidence with all this yapping. He's a fucking psyop perp. How many vacations you gonna watch this guy go on? Seriously. No evidence, evidence of him going on vacation. He's been on 2 vacations this fucking year. There's no explanation for that besides he's working somewhere as a fucking perp. There's no military pension that's paying for this shit. Like, that's not what's going on, dude. Your little $3,000 a month, 800 a week and shit. Like, come on, bro. Disability. Oh, he just magically. You know that disability doesn't even pay that much. Like, this dude tried to get us all on medication, get on disability, and then when he got caught, he tried to walk it back. Disability doesn't even pay. It's hard to stay on it. From what I've heard, they get what, like 500 a month? Is that worth like fucking labeling yourself as schizophrenic where you can never get a regular good job again? You know, you have literally no chance, basically. Oh, well, yeah, join a group. It's all a trick. Try to trick everyone to get on medication and fucking self-diagnose as schizophrenic when it's not schizophrenia, obviously. Depending on how long you're in the phase of the new targeting, let's say you stay in that new targeted phase. Like, I was being a vigilant, schizophrenic little fuck in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Every TI is, because I don't know the fucking level of technology or witchcraft or whatever. We're not talking about people following you and breaking in your house. I'm talking about the weird shit you see that only you see without you even looking for it, without even being in that paranoid mind state, seeing these fucking anomalies. Like, yeah, 2 years ago when I was crying about the targeting, hot and heavy, coming up with theories and making live streams every day. Yeah, there was a lot of like human involvement. It was high level human, like planes, helicopters, weird stuff like that, right? High, like advanced level of synchronizations with these things, coordination, where it's like, yeah, people are doing this. It's like the deep state. Yeah. Then you start seeing like drones and shit. Like I just started seeing the fake stars, the twinkling stars are back. I don't think those are specifically for me. They're positioned by the moon. I think China's doing something up there. Fucking, they try to make it seem like it's aliens, but there's also some freaky shit. The sky that you notice as a TI, plane synchronizations, manifestations. And we're not talking about spirituality shit like fucking, it has nothing to do with that crap. You're manifesting shit like you're in a fucking video game. Has nothing to do with witchcraft or anything like that. Then you start thinking, who the fuck is behind all this? Because at this point, it ain't human. So if it ain't human, is it alien? I don't really do the alien thing. So my next best guess is that, and I'm not trying to act like this is correct in any single fucking way. I'm just saying, through living through the experience, through my research, we lived in a normal Earth. We were normal humans. Then CERN and the AI system is starting to transition us into fucking some type of virtual world, and they're transitioning the whole world. So, like, for example, they built some giant computer that's doing a loading process from old Earth to new Earth, and it goes to the age of Aquarius, all that spirituality mumbo jumbo. Some of that's true, not when it comes to gang stalking spirituality, like age of Aquarius, and you know. So we're entering into the Luciferian tech age, is what I'm trying to get at. Where basically we're going to upload our consciousness into an AI quantum computer. So they're going to make life a living hell. They're going to bring in martial law. And instead of taking a vaccine, you're taking a microchip that's going to upload your consciousness into a supercomputer. And spiritually, with gang stalking sprinkled in, of course, you're one of these fucking people like fucking, what is the movie? The Terminator, John Connor, you become aware. So it's like a Terminator system where real people are involved, but it's like they're going back in time to find, and this is where the chosen ones type of thing come in. And I'm not saying any of this is true. This is just winging it, conspiracy nut stuff, right? Not saying this is what's going on. I'm just saying if you add everything together, this kind of makes more sense than what everyone else is saying. So chosen ones is the AI system, the quantum computer system, which is like, it's a done deal. Like we're going to be transitioned into whatever virtual world or whatever, Elon Musk. But it's going back in time to find the TIs, targeted individuals, okay, that won't go take the chip. So it's trying to passive aggressively make you fucking basically kill yourself, make a mistake where you'll self eliminate, right? Because you see the transition in gang stalk. So you should be feeling what I'm saying as a TI. Not saying it's the truth. I'm just saying you believe in everything else. You might as well listen up to this. You're a TI. You start off here, you see the transition of like, yeah, it's the cops, the neighbors, the red shirts. Then you're like, most TIs, the real ones. This is how you tell who's real or fake. Progression. Who's targeting is progressing. Who's talking about the same tactics for 5 years? They're fake. Oh, red shirt. And then you got absent-minded Abe, dude. I wasn't even gonna bring him up too much, but you know what? This is your week, bud. Like you're such a fake at this point. Like there's no coming back. He sees my license plate. He sees Targeted Journey's X license plate. He goes on a million stories about it without showing any evidence. Just pay attention to that. And then he's like, "Oh, if I start college, I might see these license plates again, and they just hurt my head." That's crisis actor crap, dude. when I was posting the license plates is as a joke and to show the evidence, the coincidences and the patterns, because I have to establish, like, yeah, dude, I'm getting these license plates everywhere I go. That's why I'm filming it. In real life, I'm not like, oh my god, this is stopping me. I can easily not look at the license plates. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a period of time and it ends, or it's like, all right, they're license plates. Yeah, like, yeah, they probably are fine. When he's making up these stories where they're part of groups and things like, oh, they're part of Adidas Jeep, which if you pay attention to Absent Minded Abe, he does speak some truth because he has insider information because he's one of these people. He has insider information, like the Adidas. And he has all these people helping him. Oh, he has an FBI person he was in contact with. Remember that? And political activists. These are all his handlers. Don't you get it? When have you ever seen any of that on my channel? Like, you can't compare. Like, yeah, you can think Absent Minded Abe is real. I have no problem with that. Maybe he is real. Probably not. Maybe he is. But when he comes out attacking other TIs when it's so hypocritical, it's like, no, dude, you might as well just keep your fucking mouth shut and maybe show some fucking evidence. Because when you're coming on wolfing and barking, oh, they're doing all this shit. Okay, show us. Don't tell us, show us. That's going back to Targeted Tony. He made some great points about that shit. Show us, don't tell us, show us. Like some of those like phrases, those mantras he was saying, they were on fucking point, dude. This is clearly absent-minded, Abe. Do you do coaching? I see lots of 666 on license plates, lol. Not just 666, but other numbers connected to me, lol. I blame the DMV. And he says 33 years old. Let's see. Let's read some Who thinks I'm Nerve Gorilla? Nerve Gorilla was behind the hacking of that era. Nerve Gorilla was behind my hacking. I could just tell. I know the program and I know Nerve Gorilla. That dude was in my fucking Android phone, stopping every single delivery. He put a code in the command prompt. This is allegedly here, guys. Like, I lived through it, so I know what happened, but I have no proof. I'm not gonna lie about that. But this is what was going on every time I would try to do a DoorDash delivery. It would get sent. Like the app would freeze and load, and I would have to like close the app and go to settings, force stop the app, every app I had, because he's the only one. I seen him do it on his live stream. I've seen him. Look, you can do this on Android. You can do that. Like, I pay attention to this shit. There's so many people covering up for Nerve Gorilla. You got to be really suspicious of these people. These Tobys, these absent-minded aides. Oh, he's not a hacker. No, nah, dude, he was a hacker. I'm gonna give you guys some disgusting intel on myself. So I was fapping on the internet, dude. You know, but this has to do with Nerve Girl. Just listen. This is disgusting. I get it. It's embarrassing. So I'm doing my thing on there, man. And I'm fucking going ham. Like, I don't usually go. I'm going ham at it. Like, and my mouse is moving on the screen in conjunction to like going ham on my yam. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going, like, I don't usually do, like, I'm going overdrive, right? No, like, I know this is like gruesome details, right? Going overdrive. So you have to imagine, don't imagine me, right? Just imagine my mouse cursor going all crazy on the screen. He put up, because I'm going on YouTube while I'm doing that to put on like background music. He had a GIF, like one of those moving pictures of a dude's face, like orgasming as I was doing that, dude. He also, when I was the first time he did it, I was looking at MILF, you know what, MILF corn, mature and MILF corn. And he made a live stream where he put in the thumbnail, MILF corn, like mature corn, the same time while I was looking at it, because I'll have it in the background. So I'm doing my thing and I'm having YouTube in the back. You know, it's fucking embarrassing, but I'll fucking embarrass myself to let you know that he was in my fucking computer, dude. Like early into my fucking computer, bro, without me clicking any links. Okay, he probably got through a StreamYard link, but I'm talking about he had full control and access to my Android phone. I believe if Abe is a real target, he was controlling because he was talking about the same symptoms, getting the same symptoms. But no, I'm talking about he had it was almost like someone was 24 hours watching my phone and denying all of my DoorDash, freezing every time I do Google Maps, every single thing. You could tell it's someone fighting with you to fucking crash your apps, dude. It wasn't like system crash, cheap phones. Also went through 3 or 4 cell phones at that time, dude. And eventually he would do something where my phone wouldn't even charge. So it'll like say charging 1%, it'll stay at like 1% all day. Like, dude, he knew how to do you. And I looked it up. Everything I'm saying, I looked up if you're capable of doing that. Like if a hacker could do it, not exactly how you could. And all of that stuff is like stuff related to hacking. You know what I'm saying? And like being it that it's never been hacked that bad and it never will be hacked that bad, I don't give a fuck what you say or how hard my targeting. My phone will never be that badly hacked ever. I know it was Nerve Gorilla. He did a mass hack. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He was in. I'm talking about. He thinks that all TIs are schizophrenic, dangerous murderers, and he hacked everyone's fucking phone because he's like law enforcement or something. He's some like rogue law enforcement conglomerate. So that's facts. Like that's the most truest. You know, when I talk about absent-minded Abe, it's a lot of it's speculation. I mean, I know from there's like a few stories where I can be like, all right, this dude is shady. Like he's definitely not like who he says he is. Like, but most of it's 90% of it is speculation. With Nerve Gorilla, that is not speculation. That's proven hard fact. But there's so many people, and that's how you know these people are perps. When I come out, I could do what I used to do is these little like drama campaigns, drum up drama and fucking like go after people, try to expose in them and shit. If I were to do that towards Nerve Gorilla, there'll be so many of these quote unquote TIs. No, he's not. He was trying to teach me about the internet. What do you mean? Like, dude, anybody that was an ally, Nerve Gorilla. And I mean, I've heard him alluding to like basically hacking other people. He went into Virginia's phone. He hacked Virginia's phone on a live stream. Virginia S. She clicked his link and she's like, yeah, do me a favor, Virginia. Just click that link right there. Yeah, let me show you the internet. I want to show you the internet. This is early on. And on his screen, and he wasn't hiding it. He's like, see, I'm in your phone. I can see everything you see. Isn't that cool, Virginia? Yeah, I'm North Gorilla. So, yeah, that's exactly what he fucking did, dude. But he would never admit to it. But you can hear by how he talked that he's like, I don't break the law, but like he didn't say this, but this is his like outlook. Just me just kind of paraphrasing his mindset. I don't break the law, but if someone's about to fucking kill someone, I'll ethically hack them. I'm not stealing their money. I'm not fucking doing anything like giving their information to the dark web. If you're on my internet and you're threatening people, buddy, you're gonna kill someone. So I'm allowed to look in your fucking phone. Fuck your privacy. That's how he thought. And anyone that's fucking says different is a fucking lying sack of shit, dude. See, I keep it real on this channel. You can't really you can kind of like, oh, well, I don't trust you as a TI, blah, blah, blah. You need to show me more of this and that. But yeah, bro, I'm consistent when it comes to, I don't align with perps. I do everything that, even people that are like Bluffy the Narc Slayer. Is she a gang stalking perp? No, but I know she's part of something and she's hiding it. If you're part of fucking these groups, Boda, Builders of the Adenum, just say it. Just say this group is great. I'm a witch. I love witchcraft. Here's how we do spells. I'm not gonna be mad at you, but when you're coming online and you're just playing this fucking predator game on here, leaving bait and trying to fucking unmask people and fucking hack their phones and shit, like fucking do witchcraft spells on people and shit, like all this sneaky shit on the internet. Like, you're my fucking enemy, okay? Like, you're my true fucking enemy. You're not some guy I'm just talking shit on because we're fucking rivals. Like, no, you're my fucking real enemy. Like, I fucking hate you. Like, you're better off as a Freemason or a witch or something, just coming on and just fucking being like, yeah, dude, this is like, I love witchcraft. The sneaking, it's not the witchcraft, it's the sneaking around that pisses me off, because you're undermining my intelligence. You're trying to pull a fast one on me. You're coming in as a snake in fucking bunny rabbit clothing, just complete cartoonish, fake masquerading. Same with absent-minded ape. He'll come in with these sock accounts. Well, actually, you know who really pissed me off was Strongest Boss. I had to get rid of that guy. He would come in with sock accounts and literally play games for like years, lay dormant, pretend to be your friend and shit. And that shit bit him in the fucking ass, dude. Ran scared off YouTube, abandoned a fucking fully monetized channel, ran scared. Like, dude, I hunt people like Strongest Boss. You're one of these fucking little agent fucks. Like, I'm gonna hunt you down. I'm gonna find all your fucking channels, and I'm gonna sit and wait. Cause when I deploy my fucking, after being a victim of this shit, when I deploy my fucking campaigns on you motherfuckers, it's gonna be all hell breaks loose. Cause I'm one step ahead of the program. That's one thing you gotta kind of pay attention. I'm one step ahead. Like, in the beginning of this program, I was fucking doing background checks on fucking landlords and fucking plotting on like doing shit like gluing their locks and doing sneaky shit right back, dude. Looking for security cameras. Like, I know all that shit. We're doing recon missions. So yeah, two can play that game, dude. You want to play little tap ass, dude? You want to play a little fucking pad ass with me, dude? We'll play pad ass. You want to play Intel games? We'll play Intel games. But you're not gonna sit here and fucking come to my channel, lay dormant, snake in the grass like Ocean Size. He's probably Strongest Boss. Strongest Boss, I honestly think, if absent-minded Abe is real, the slight little chance that he was assigned to absent-minded Abe. He had a real problem with absent-minded Abe, of like a group fucking directing him to. He's like, no, I don't play all that. I don't play all that. Like, kind of just trying to fucking do that behavior modification type of stuff with him. See, like, I fucking keep an eye. That's why I'm a dangerous TI. I don't just pay attention to my target. I pay attention to other people's target. I pay attention to how other people act. Okay? Like King Musa bringing up little girls. That's some type of code word or something. I think King Musa, I'm gonna be real with you. King Musa is an agent. He's an undercover FBI fucking plant. Period. He's not even a perp. He's an FBI agent. That's why he gets to stay at that Muslim house. That's why he's staying at the Muslim house. Get it? With a bunch of Indian Muslims. That's exactly where FBI plant would stay. They would hire some black kid to just stay there to keep an eye on them, especially with fucking Iran and all that stuff going on. Like, they do spy on Muslims now. Don't get that twisted. They might not gang stalk them, but they spy on them. Especially the Mossad. The Mossad has like in these Arab countries, they have Arab people that are like generals that are Mossad secret agents and shit that were trained as kids to become generals in fucking Arabian countries. So that's what King Mansa. King Mansa is a deep cover plant. The YouTube channel is called a cover. When you're an undercover agent, like you have a fake name, a fake this, that, But when you add, like, let's say you have a fake name, you start a business in that fake name. Oh, now that adds to your character. He's like an Elihu Helm. I think Elihu Helm is part of Boda, builders of the adenum. I think Elihu Helm is one of these dark web people that's been spying on me. Like, the reason why Elihu Helm does the Matrix theme is because I'm Matrix decoded. Now, keep in mind, guys, keep in mind, I first originally started a Matrix decoded channel in 2017 for about 6 months to a year, about a year, maybe 9 months. I'll kind of have to look through my videos. I can prove this too. Like, I can prove it. Not me just talking. Like, I'll pull up a video, I'll take a screenshot of the date modified, date created of the video. Like, I have videos, and this is the ultimate proof, dude. I have videos in 2017, 18 of other content creators saying Matrix decoded, reading my name in the chat, and I like videotaped it. And I was beefing with content creators in 2017. One of them was called Urban Disciples. The other one was Jesse Spots. I was fucking unveiling Jesse Spots as a crisis actor. Okay. See, we're going deep into conspiracy land today, guys. Deep into conspiracy land. It's gonna sound like fucking nonsense, but you gotta keep up, man. So Jesse Spots was an improv actor from Austin, Texas. He's from Tennessee. He used to be like kind of a bigger YouTuber. And that's where I found Matthew North. We all know Matthew North, the young man exposing Trump that mysteriously dies of suicide, Epstein style, 2017-18, before all of the psyops with Trump would come out. He was talking about Palantir. He was talking about Peter Thiel. He was talking about Joe Rogan. He was exposing it all. He was an OG. Not gonna lie, dude. True warrior. Now, he himself, there's rumors that he faked his death. Okay, there's a radio call-in show way after he died where a Matthew North calls in and it sounds like him. But I digress from that. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure he's dead. So Jesse Spots, the guy I was beefing with, he kind of introduced me to Matthew North. But I'm gonna end this right here. Jesse Spots' brother commits suicide in a car in the woods. Okay, while all of them are talking about Joe Rogan, Donald Trump, and exposing shit way before I could even understand it, his brother dies, kills himself in a car in the middle of the woods, right? In a Toyota Matrix. Peep this. Months later, Matthew North kills himself in a car. Does that sound like a message? Before all that happened, the FBI visits Jesse Spots. Okay. I have the video of this. Because he was talking about Judaism. Like, he wasn't talking about anything overtly. He was talking about how, like, Judaism is in a biblical sense, I guess bad. I don't know. But he wasn't saying anything derogatory. Like, I guess you can be offended if you're Jewish. You know what I'm saying? But he was like kind of doing it in a lesson format. And like Zionism, basically. That's what he was basically talking about, was Zionism. And the FBI showed up to his house. So it's just like stuff you gotta fucking pay attention to when you're a conspiracy theorist. Lessons that you should learn. But that sounds like mumbled up nonsense. I might do a video on it another time, but I might have more time to do videos next few weeks here. I really want to do like conspiracy related videos, you know what I'm saying? Because I think the conspiracy, like gang stalking, is important. But these conspiracies, man, like gang stalking is one of them. So obviously it would be nice to solve that conspiracy. But when you focus with TIs and gang stalking, they focus on that one little conspiracy. But there's a lot of conspiracies that is just like they're fucking pretty fucking crazy, especially that has to do with the internet. Now we're not talking about the fake ones like Bigfoot. Like there's more, like there's photos of Bigfoot and shit, and they've been talking about Bigfoot for a long time, right? But these conspiracies I'm talking about and other people are talking about, there's more proof of it than Bigfoot. There's more proof of it than a UFO. But like it sounds so outlandish and there's such big players at play, and the people that listen to the conspiracies have to admit, like, wow, our at some capacity, our world is fucking staged. Like, as in, they tell you the world is one way growing up. Like, oh yeah, you just go to work, money, you get married, and you have a dog and kids. But it's just like, oh shit, like there's human trafficking, there's Epstein, there's fucking all this craziness going on. Like, there's no such thing as a good military. All militaries do is kill people. Like there's no such thing as good guy, bad guy. Maybe there's some people that are better than others, but this is like an evil world and shit. Like, wow, look at this, look at that. So it just keeps going on and on. Like, is the earth really flat? Like, that's something you got to really think about. Did they lie to you about what the earth is? What is Mandela effect? Like, that stuff is important, man. And it might have to do with gang stalking. Because if all of this is happening, all of this freaky shit, because we're in a fake simulation and it's meant to be there, so you can be like, yeah, it's like a hint. So I want to say like this, like there's a hint in the matrix, in the game, that you're in a game, right? But it's meant to be real, like the reality. So, like, let's say you're playing Grand Theft Auto, and then you see they have their fake soda in the Grand Theft Auto, like Surge Soda, and you can just buy the soda in like the old Grand Theft Auto games. You like kick the soda machine that gives you fucking health, and it's like it's a joke. Like in the game, the fucking stuff is a joke. Like the radio is a joke in Grand Theft Auto. Like it'll be like Hot 97 radio. Those 80s classes that you hate to love. Like, and they'll be like the DJ is just like making a mockery, and you're listening to it while you're playing Grand Theft Auto, like laughing and chuckling because uh like one of like Vice City Degenetron. It was like a video game called Degenetron. It's like, Mom, Dad, get the fuck out of here. I'm playing Degenetron. Degenetron. Like, dude, it's fucking hilarious. But like that's what we're seeing in our world now that I didn't see before. Like these little Easter egg jokes. Like Trump is the biggest fucking one. For a long period of time when Trump was being funny, it's like, damn, what is this, like a reality show? What is this, like a, you know? So is that why they put him in? Because Donald Trump's uncle John got the Tesla papers, okay, and basically knows how to time travel. But we're not gonna fucking go into that. But yeah, every time you start talking about the real fucking conspiracies, people fucking heads go down. That's what happens. Do you think narcissism and gang stalking start around 2012? Maybe it's like a divine punishment for general human wrongdoing. So now remaining humanity is harassed. You think narcissism started in 2012? Because I think honestly now people are less narcissistic than they used to be. Like the asshole people were worse back in the day. Like let's say your average asshole person, right? No, most people were narcissists. I think there is a graph of narcissism going up. I think in the black community it has a lot to do with rap. Like rap created a lot of narcissism because we have the American way. Like let's start out, because if you're old like me, okay, you do have to go by the white American way, okay? That was a thing. We're not saying it's what you have to do. I'm just saying that's what it started out like the 70s, 80s. Most people were white. They had a lifestyle, right? Where it's like, yeah, bro, go to college. You meet a nice girl and get married, man. And there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. It's like, yeah, get a good job. And fucking, if you don't, you got to work hard. And most people get married and they have girlfriends. And If there was just a system in place, right? So we're going off that system, right? There's rock and roll, but rock and roll doesn't change how everyone fucking sees everybody. They listen to rock and roll, but they still treat everyone the same. When rap and crack cocaine hit, it taught narcissism. Okay. So when rap first started out, it wasn't narcissistic. It was all about that 80s, like walking down the street. That cheesy shit, right? Then like Tupac came. That's when it became like narcissistic. All right. They started having like Big Daddy Kane, people wearing chains and shit like that. But it was like it wasn't like to be a dick. When you saw a rapper wear a lot of chains and shit, it wasn't like it was to be cool, basically, bro. Like it was to be trendy. After a while, it's like, yo, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you, nigga. I'm gonna shoot you in your face, nigga. What? Like it just became that, and it just became after that it turned gay. It turned from super masculine, then it fucking turned gay. It's like, all right, people that are into that are fucking faggots. Like, why do you care how hard a nigga is or what a nigga look like in a certain Jordan shoe, and why you like examining niggas' butt cheeks when their pants are sagging? Like, why are you all into niggas? Like, oh, is it because you're a faggot? You're a secret homo? Like, is that it? Like, oh, that's why I want every nigga around me to be gangster. I don't like corny niggas that dress a certain way. You got dress, you got sag your pants and wear the Jordans. Then you a sexy nigga to me. It became that. It's faggotry. It's like, dog, after a certain time, that shit is gay. That rap shit becomes gay. Outside of your 20s, like if you're 30, 40, and you're still trying to do that hip hop, like you just like those guys. You like dudes that dress a certain way because you find them attractive because you're a weird ass dude. Like I'm talking about people that like only can be around gangsters. They're always examining niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about regular people, right? I'm talking about people that are like super into that rap lifestyle. They got grills, like they can't look lame. Like they can't wear just normal shit. They have to every time go out be seen with braids and grills. Like after a while, dog, that shit is gay. Like, I only want to be around niggas like me, tattoos. It's like, oh, do you find them niggas sexy? Is that why you like that? Exactly, right? So not saying that people that do that are gay. I'm not saying that. But when you like judge someone basically, like if you're judging another black man on his, oh, you don't have tattoos and braids, you lame as shit, dog. Like, I don't know. That's just gay to me, bro. Like people that hang around gangsters and shit after a certain age. Like when you're young, you don't have a father figure, you grow up in a rough area, you need protection, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no such thing as going to school and getting good grades and like that, you grow up in the hood. Yeah, I get it. You're young. But if you don't grow up in the hood, a lot of these people don't grow up in the hood. They just like that hip hop bad boy lifestyle, man. And look at all these rappers. Diddy's gay, Rick Ross is gay, every single one of them is gay. So the pattern is, these are the same niggas that pretty much act like if you're a lame black dude that you're fucking gay. Oh, you want to get married? Faggot ass nigga. Ha 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 ha. Tattoos all over their face and shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you, dog. They like that shit. That shit turn them on. And that's even come out that a lot of these bisexual dudes, they get covered in tattoos, like head to toe, all these tattoos, because they want to be seen not only by women, because come on, honestly, if you need to do all of that to get a girl, like you're not doing that for bitches, dude. Like if you need to get all these tattoos to get women, like you couldn't pull women without them. Like I just feel like you like when other gangsters look at you. That's how I feel, dude. Like you want to look tough for other men. It's such a weird, like there's people that have like tattoos all over their face. And they get interviewed. They're like so scared of intimidated by everybody. Like it's a weird ass fucking deal. But yeah, after a certain while, it's like as black men, what are we supposed to do? Like pretend to be gangsters into our 50s and 60s, 70s and shit. Like it's just weird. Like why? And that's why, and that goes back to the narcissism. these rappers are still, 50 Cent is still wearing a do rag. It's like, come on, bro. Seriously? Like 50 Cent, you're literally 50 now. Like, it's just a narcissism. Like, they can't just accept, like, yeah, I'm a 56-year-old man. Like, they still have their dreads. It's just the culture of narcissism, I believe, started with rap. And I think rap was designed to destroy black people after a certain while. Because you got to think of all the people that got shot. Like, think about all the people that got shot. The 1,000 people, they're just fucking nothing to us. Like, we don't give a fuck about them because there's so much that happens in the world that we just don't generally care. But with so many distractions, we can't be like, damn, they're just a statistic. That's what, let's just say 1,000, 2,000 black men die a year. I think it's probably more than that. Probably look it up. It's probably like 10,000 a year or something in these hoods. Some of them are crossfire, not intended targets. All because of rap. Like, you can't say if rap didn't exist and if people didn't take it so seriously that these murder rates would be so high. They'd be less. Okay. They still would be there. Don't get it twisted, but it would be less. What about the Mandela effect and how's the world different and time is going faster? Well, I'm not going to go too long because I did a little bit of a spiel on it. I think CERN has something to majorly do with it. They talked about CERN in like 2016. That's when I started noticing all this weird stuff. Uh, what about the Mandela effect? I think it's real. I'll be honest with you. Some of it's disinformation, but the movie stuff, so I want to put some background music on. Mandela. Some of this movie shit is really freaky because like older people are talking about like the James Bond movie with the girl with the braces with that guy Jaws. He smiles. Jaws is the big 7 foot dude with the metal mouth, and there's a little girl with glasses that's supposed to have braces because it's like he's Jaws, he has the metal teeth, and she's a little girl in the movie with braces, and they smile at each other, and people are like, yeah, she had braces. That was the whole point of the fucking her being in the movie, basically. So with digital copies, they can erase stuff like that to fuck with people. But what would be the point? Um, with AI, they can erase stuff too. But I think, like my theory, like I said, like when you look at the Freemasons, they one of their logos is like the two worlds. So it's like a Earth and some other world. So I think like there was supposed to be some type of transition, maybe reality changes. Think about this though. Yeah, Mandela, whatever, right? Think about like the technology we have now compared to 1980. Like those are two different ages, bro. 1980 when you're playing Game Boy, Nintendo, and have a Walkman, and everything's about reality, and you're thinking in your head, and most of your ideas come from watching movies and TV. To like, you have a fucking cell phone in your hand, you have these new cars. Like, granted, yeah, we should be in flying cars, but I'm saying the reality is completely different, dude. Like, I lived through damn near both of those, and that's what happened. So from 1980 to 2015 was a huge leap. Now we're going into the second leap. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the age of the flying cars, the teleportation coming down the pipeline in the next 100 years, and we're in a transition limbo, Earth spiritual type of thing, right? So Earth, like they're gang stalking isn't spiritual, but life is. Okay, so these transitions are spiritual. You going from a young 18-year-old to a 50-year-old with gray hair is spiritual. It's a spiritual transition, even though it's physical as well. Just but like how that time elapsed and your body changes and your mind changes. It's two different ages. Don't you get it? You're two different people, but you're the same person. And that's what's happening with 2008 era to the 2040 era. We're in the limbo time rift, screensaver type of reality where like the present time is going to be real shit, right? Where it's like going to be war and like fucking whatever, right? Whatever the next change. It could be war, it could be futuristic changes. But we're in that fucking dreary, fucking dreamy state of time where it doesn't matter, where that time just elapses and it goes by quickly because it doesn't matter anyways. Okay, because it's trying to time is trying to hurry up to get to the new time. So it's just like fuck this present, like nothing's really going on. Here's Trump to distract you. Blah 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 blah. You're gonna sit back and laugh at this time. Either think, wow, we had it really good, or wow, we had it really bad. But either way, this time's just gonna be like a blur. And it also has to do, you know why time is going by quickly? I'm telling you, I'm gonna be real. This is just fake narcissism type shit because I'm living at my parents and I wanted to. I swear to you, time wasn't even going by quick. It was going by slow as shit till I started living here. But I think they use the chips to control our bodies like drones. Why claw materials from Earth when build to build robots when you can just enslave the population? Uh as far as like the NPCs that like let's say the people that drive around me, they're not even gang stalkers that like they're it literally you can see it, their brains like shut off and they do stupid shit like almost hit my car and I have to fucking baby them. Uh it seems like they're like microchip, like people online like, oh they're microchip, they're nanotech. I think it works like this, right? As far as gang stalking and someone keying my car, they know what the fuck they're doing. They're getting paid from it. Probably a drug addict, private investigator situation. But these people who their brains shut off or they freak out in public and they're doing some weird shit that's not gang stalking, they're just like, you're there and they're just like, bleh. I don't know. I think it's a control. I think it's a 5G control. I think it's a 5G tower going to their cell phone, and the cell phone can put out a signal that can influence them to do little fucking quick things. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't really like talking about the technology aspect of gang stalking and shit like that because it's like unless you build the technology, you really don't know. Like they have microchips, but you can't be like, well, the microchip is making my neighbor scratch his butt 10 times a day because I'm being gang stalked. And it's like, can you show me the proof of that? Like, that's why I don't talk about technology. Honestly, since I talked about Black TI's bullshitting on here, the spirituality nonsense, you know, it's the white version is the technology not side. Why does every snaggletooth crackhead on fucking Ray Eucas Targeted United snaggletooth crackhead know about technology, but no scientist or anything? It's always these fucking targeted justice weirdos, man. These crisis actors, fuck. So like, yeah, I grew up in a trailer park, and I'm getting hit with a satellite from Planet Pop Tower coming from the base down in Scottsdale, Arizona, because I saw it on Target Justice. Roy Eucas, that guy's a fucking weird fuck, dude. Yes, I've been gambling. It was terrible. They made me buy prostitutes. It's just like complete nonsense. They made me buy prostitutes in the Philippines and gamble. It was an absolute nightmare. Roy Yukas. Does anyone have a problem with me making fun of TIs? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I know I take it overboard. I get it. I have in the past, but am I the only one that noticed this like cartoonish fake shit? That's why I'm making fun of it. It's like these people are like cartoonishly fake where they're like making fun of you how they're fake they are. Like Roy Yukas. Like what the fuck? And it's like if you're gonna say stuff like that, first and fucking foremost, I would like to see some like you're the first person I would like to see some evidence from. Roy Yukas. You fuck, you British fuck. Yeah, so it's terrible. I was buying Philippine hookahs, playing block check online. It's fucking horseshit, dude. My next live stream is gonna be on Freemasonry and Gangstalking. Tune in tomorrow. Do you think it's the Masons or a different group? Do you get couples, 2030s boy and girl following the source? I've gotten the cheesy couple where they like hold hands and kiss in front of you, like look at you first and like fucking do it like the young couple in their 20s, like you said. It's happened to me like fucking twice. And I mean couples usually don't do that shit. I'm not talking about I saw a couple kissing. Like they like parked next to me, fucking looked at me, fucking did like a little fake smooch kiss, and then fucking like smirked and shit. That's happened to me like twice, but it doesn't happen that much. I'll be honest with you, but it did kind of piss me off because they're trying to like look what I got, buddy. I'm taking old Tootsie on the town, bub. It was so cheesy, you know what I'm saying? It was like a fucking little 5'7" like Spanish little guy with glasses and some fucking chubby little Mexican girl. It's like smooch your babe. But yeah, that's happened like twice, man. I think King Mansa's lying about that shit. Oh, I take my shirt off and another guy takes his shirt off. Like what? The honeypots don't even show up. He might be right about that shit. Is it like he might be right about that though. Like, do they keep I've been in stores, like first of all, like I've heard people talk about how they send like big booty women, right? And I'll be in a store and I'll see like 20 of those walk in. I've seen that before. And it's like these look like fucking porn star escorts. Like, where did they and why are they all here at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going at Food Line and I see like literally 15 of them. It's like, come on, man. Like, if you see like two of those, that's rare. If you see one, that's usually normal. Once in a while, you see like the hot girl with the fat ass and shit. But when you see like 15 walk in and out, it's like, what the fuck? Like, they didn't even look like, they look like girls out of like a rap video or some shit. But, so I think there is a level to that. But I think the way King Mansa says it is like fake. He's just like making shit up. I mean, it wasn't that common for me. It's probably happened a handful of times as well. But do they, I wonder if they like keep women out of your area though. What if they're keeping hot women? Not saying that you're gonna get them, but maybe there's a chance you could, right? What if they were like fucking your whole life? There's all these beautiful women and they're keeping them away from you. Like there's literally like the craziest looking women, single and everything, and then they're just like alerting them not to show up. And then you see like these like small little groups of women. You're like, oh yeah, the women in my area are average, but that's fake. That's like paranoid delusion land to me. I bet I see more 666 than you in license plates. It depends how many do you get, because my tactics go on based on me filming it. Like I still get them, But once I start filming it, I get a lot more because they're like doing something with that shit, man. Because like I said, I just drove to the airport in someone else's car, and you know how they like to track you with your car, your actual vehicle. You always get tactics everywhere you go. So I was driving someone else's car, and they didn't know I was pretty much leaving, probably, or like they couldn't get the jump on it, and all of the license plates, I shouldn't be paying attention to them. There was not one 666 license plate, not one like crazy license plate, nothing, right? But I know if I drive, like when I eventually leave here, like I'm gonna see that shit. And then when I dropped them off, that's when I got the helicopter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying like 666 isn't normal. When you're seeing it 5, 10 times a day in a small condensed area, that's not normal. Anyone saying that is a liar. Okay, like I was seeing 666 plays. I have them on my channel from different states. Like, dude, I was getting Pennsylvania 666 plates in North Carolina. The only Pennsylvania plates I saw were 666 plates. Like, bro, the odds were astronomical. Like, this dude said I do background checks on certain enemies. Hey man, as long as you're not doxing, what I like to look for, and I'm not trying to be nosing because I've done it before, just to explain myself, is criminal history. Like if you're coming online, you're saying you're TI, you say you have no criminal history, and I look up your criminal history, and you have all these burglary and meth charges. You know what I'm saying? Don't say you don't have a criminal history. You know, either don't say nothing at all, or we're like, I'm a Christian. My name's Stuart Pidlong. I've the only charge I ever gotten. You tell these Abe like stories, these heartfelt white stories that are like straight out of a movie, out of a fucking tearjerker movie, D-list movie. I never got in trouble with the law. The only charge I got is a marijuana charge set up by a state trooper. My friend was selling pounds of marijuana, and I was just transporting from his house to my house. I was being a good friend. I look up, oh, you beat your wife? You do fucking do meth? Huh, scumbag? You lying sack of shit, Christian. You're like, you know what? Them damn Mexicans, though. Let me tell you about them damn Mexicans next door. No, let's talk about you, Stuart Pidlong, your fucking long criminal history. Your Pidlong criminal fucking record here, bud. That's the only time I did that shit. And then I find out Stuart Pidlong is on fucking a reality TV show. They tried to scrub it off the internet. I look it up. They scrubbed it. He's a crisis actor. He's a fucking crisis actor. And that's why I'm making them parody songs. See, that's the reason why I do this shit, guys. Like, I'm not just picking on targets that are real TIs, like a perp or something. Like, these people are fake. Like, Absent Minded Apes kind of ran his course. I'm not going to be like fucking doing a ton of memes on him anymore. I've done that already. But if I'm making fun of your ass, best believe you a fake TI. Best believe you don't look real. Best believe we don't believe your best BS. That's all I'm saying. It's not that fucking difficult to understand the kind of pattern here. You're fake. I make fun of you. I get you off YouTube. If you weren't fake, you wouldn't be getting off YouTube. You'd be staying on YouTube because nothing's really being done to you. Someone made a parody song about you that got 30 views. Like, I've noticed some of the most talented suspected crisis actor have done targeted individuals content. Who built the White House? I have no. You talking about like the Tartarian Empire? See, that's a conspiracy that's like way above my head. You guys can look into that. The Tartarian Empire. Apparently, there was a bunch of old structures that were already here in America that can't be built like even today. So we're talking about giant Greece Athens type of fucking train stations. Like Grand Central Station looked like this big crazy ass huge cathedral. And they're saying like you can't build this shit today basically, and like why don't we build shit like that today? They're basically saying that all this stuff was here. There was already an empire here. It wasn't just Native Americans, but I don't know much about the conspiracy, but that's crazy. Quantum of consciousness. I've heard the name, but is this DS or is this the chick, the new lady on the block? I don't know. I don't know if you guys have you guys seen that targeted by narcs lady on YouTube? Certain things absent-minded Abe is right about. Like some of these ladies that come on here, it's just like, are you really targeted lady? Or are you on here for fucking looking for some cat kibble or some shit? They always have the best stories. Don't get it twisted. Like these older white ladies that come on here, they're usually really intelligent. They always have like the best stories, but again, never show any fucking evidence. And I'm starting to think that alternative homesteading obviously is either. I don't even think she's crazy. I think she is faking it. Some of that's the way she's faking it, guys. Though, like, yeah, she might be a crisis actor because the way she does, like, dude, she like mind fucked me at one point. Like, I was believing that those trees were fucked up, and then her neighbor actually attacks her on camera. That's suspicious. Her neighbor like verbally assaults her on camera. I mean, someone put like a dead animal in her fucking mailbox, but I mean, I don't know. When Abe says shit like that is fake, that's just him looking like a perp. She did film a dead animal in her fucking mailbox and some other things, but then there's stuff that looks like, oh, like she filmed. I can even show you. I don't want to. So like the wood that has these let's say you have a wooden furniture, right? And then these black little circles show up on your wooden furniture on the plywood part of it. It's like a black tree circle, like a little quarter size black wood circle that I don't know the science of why these show up. They're like called wood knots or something. I don't know how they show up, but like you'll have chemicals in a coating on the wood, and then these black circles will show up from like that look like they came from the tree. And she'll say, "Oh, the gang stalkers did that. They're burning holes in my wood." Like she fucking I don't know, man. The way she might be using magic. She might be faking her targeting using magic to get donations, or she's just a crazy witch or something. I don't know. Her story sounds good though, but I don't know. She also is connected to Hollywood too. She said like she used to do psychic readings for stars or something. She used to do something where she was connected to the entertainment industry. All these fake TIs, they're connected to the entertainment industry. I'm talking about like, oh yeah, I used to sing at baseball games. Like, how the fuck did you start singing at baseball games? Do you know how connected you have to be singing at a fucking baseball game? Major League Baseball, minor league baseball game? Like, yeah, it's okay. Maybe you don't have to be the most talented, but you have to be connected. You have to have some type of industry connections to do that. They don't let just anyone sing at baseball games and football games and shit. Oh yeah, I used to be on television. Oh, so what? I was just on the TV show with my friend. We were fixing airplanes. Like we were on fucking VH1. What? Huh? Like no, dude. These people have gotten paychecks from Viacom. Who else? Who knows what else they're lying about on here? I'm gonna look into that, man. I can't make a video on it because, believe it or not, yeah, I know not all the conspiracies I speak about are real, but I do have some knowledge on it. I don't like to talk about stuff I don't have knowledge on. But nope, I would not count that. I hope you're not one of these TIs that sees 6606 and says that 666. No, I get 666. Dude, on my way driving, I see it. I see it like my eyes will look. I'm basically in a system where I'm locked in. If there's a 666 around me, like I'll find it. Like there's a sign that for some type of like, it was just a sign. The number on it was 410-666. I think it was like an apartment leasing somewhere in Maryland that I just drove by. And then, you know, I'll look on my odometer. I don't count that as gang stalking. When I see, the only time I count the 666 as gang stalking is if it's like, oh yeah, Illinois, Alaska 666. Oh yeah, that's normal. When it's like garbage, it's like, oh yeah, Hawaii 666 license plates. I get them all the time. My name is fucking Targeted Patent's brother. I get it everywhere. That's what every denier does. Oh yeah, I get that all the time. Hawaiian 666. It's like, dude, these are 10 different Hawaiian 666s. I'm in fucking Alaska right now, freezing my ass off. So what? How did their car get there? Would they fucking fly it? Did they ship it by boat? It's normal. Nerve gorilla. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys, man. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna try to do a live stream where I have people come in and talk. Uh Go 10 Huggins, 33 years old. We're gonna, I'll probably make an announcement, a community post. If you feel comfortable coming in talking, if you want to have, I might put in the community post too. If you want to do testimony, shoot the shit, ask me questions, you know, I'm trying to think of other things too, but we're not gonna do it tomorrow. But 7 days of fucking lucky 777, 7 days of live streams, 7 nights. 7 crazy fucking nights. Jackpot, baby. I'm out of here though.